How was that commitment made with you guys?
Yes, sir. The first meeting was awesome, and I heard good feedback from everybody on the team. Like I was telling Coach, we talked about it this morning. A lot of the guys, as soon as they got out of the meeting with him, came over to my house and just raved about how they loved his energy and his vision for our program. So that was a big thing, him talking about the culture and being all in. So the guys love that, and I'm so excited to get to work.
Quincy, you made a quick decision. What went into that?
Yeah, I did. So I was being recruited by Coach Silverfield, I want to say 2022. He offered me in my 11th grade year. I kind of already knew the guy who he was and what he stood for. And my relationship with him also played a big part in it, as well as my parents, because I spent the majority of my time in Memphis before Arkansas pulled the plug on me. So I love the guy who he is. I love who he stands for. And I believe that the program is going to be a better program here within the next year.
KJ, just how excited are you to have the reins of the offense now?
Oh, I'm super excited. I grew up dreaming of being an SEC quarterback. So those past few games, being able to get out there and play against the SEC competition, it was a lot of fun. But the thing I'm most excited for is just getting back in January, starting workouts, and taking on that leadership role and being able to be an influence to the rest of the guys.
Coach was talking about you guys watching film this morning. He's also kind of talking about some of his quirks. I mean, what's it kind of like watching film with him? What's kind of more into his character?
No, it's awesome. I think we could both sit down there and watch film for 5 hours and not get tired of it at all. I mean, an hour went by fast, and he's got a lot of stuff going on, so moving parts are moving fast for him. But yeah, we looked at the clock and an hour had passed, and it felt like we were just sitting in there for 10 minutes. But I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for more opportunities to learn from him.
Quincy, was there ever a moment that you were really leaning toward the NFL, or were you always going to come back no matter who the coach was? Or
I don't know about that one, but I think my biggest thing was who they were bringing in. Again, I'm a big relationship guy, so they brought the right guy in, so I'm here for the job.
For both of you,
I'm gonna get him out of here.
Coach talked about being a leader. How do you guys see that happening in 2026? When does that start, and how does that really take shape?
Yeah, the first word that came out of his mouth was accountability. So we're going to hold everybody accountable. Everybody's going to be all in, and that's what we talked about this morning too. That's part of the culture. It's not about getting into guys. It's just talking to guys about being all in and making sure everybody's on the same page with that.
Just to piggyback off KJ, I 100% agree. I think a lot of things also start with self. Just making sure that self is right first and knowing your job and assignment. I think that determines the success of the program here.